What is up, traders? Welcome back. Good morning to all. Welcome back to Billions Club. As you can see, finally. Oh, I need to mute myself here. As you can see, we are finally back in the Prague studio. So the quality should be much better. You should be able to see me and you should be able to hear me very, very well compared to the microphone that we had before I left to Dubai. So everything should be running. The plan for today's live trading session is clear. We will be covering 3 pairs. So as always, gold, Bitcoin, and Euro USD. I'm finally getting back from the losing streak. I will be talking about it today on a stream, but it's very hard from a psychology perspective to, after so many consecutive losses and very small buffer below me to get back into some positive equity curve. But I will be talking about it. I will be showing you my plan. We will cover some fundamental analysis. So that's the plan for today. And I'll show you some small tips what you can do with the bank reports and using AI and how to get some statement out of it. So I won't show you all of it, but I will show you what I currently do a little bit and how you can do that also, or how you can start learning about it. So anyway, let's start sharing screen. I will open the chart here and I will talk about some of the trades that I took yesterday. This was a very simple and easy plan that I was posting to the Billions Club Discord. We are literally giving you these bias or ideas on a silver platter. Like I gave you exact plan actually. So if you go here, I was posting this, okay? I said EU still valid and still same plan. This was yesterday in the morning. All you gotta do is open that Discord group and check what we are doing here. This is how it played out. So we got that move to the upside. What I was doing here is that I took a long after sweeping the liquidity. So basically around here, my stop loss was inside here. And I was closing the trade today in the morning with profit approximately 6 hours. So 6% since I was risking around 0.7%. I closed the trade approximately $4,152. If I show you right now on screen, let's just go full screen again. This was the trade that I took. It's not zooming in. Anyways, hopefully you'll be able to see it. I was posting a screenshot to the Discord. So if you are interested in that, go check out the Discord. But let's start with EU today. We have a few levels that I am being aware of and that I'm paying attention to. Basically, I was a bit... my first plan was actually targeting this week high up here. I was just a little bit, not scared, but aware that we can reject from this fair value gap that is here and also from this one here. My plan is still to target higher and target a week high. I just wanted to secure some profit. And basically, right now, I'm just waiting for potential re-entry. So where is the potential re-entry? Well, we are currently sweeping liquidity from around the high here. So this is around 1064 level with a not so strong supply, but some supply is here. So you got to be aware of it. Oh, I'm still showing just a full screen. Let's go back like this. Sorry, guys. So as I was saying, we are sweeping liquidity from this high here. That is pretty obvious level. There is a supply. Is it extremely strong supply? No, it's not. But it's definitely good to be aware of this level. And we are approaching these fair value gaps. 4-hour time frame, daily time frame, it's big supply. On a daily time frame, I would actually be more bullish and I would still be looking for move higher to this week high that is here. But anyways, this would be the plan, or this is the plan that I'm currently paying attention to. I will try to re-enter into a position if we get some retracement here. The retracement that I'm talking about would be approximately to this rectangle here. So we'll see how that goes. But currently, this is the plan on intraday perspective. If we get even deeper retracement, then it's even better. If you look at the daily open level, we currently have a daily open around here. We also have a VWAP around here. So this is a potential zone for entry right there around 1061.9. I will be entering with another 4 lots approximately. So that is currently my plan. Reading the daily time frame, as I said, still more bullish, still looking for move up to the week high. That is around here. What is so important when trading EU is basically paying attention to the DXY. So the DXY, I would say it's like 50-50 what you should be paying attention to. So if the DXY is clear and the EU is clear, that's the perfect scenario. If the EU is clear and the DXY is not really clear, I wouldn't be getting in. And if the DXY is clear and the EU is not that clear, I would still probably take a trade on EU. Because the DXY is very, very important, obviously. And the TA on here is maybe even a little bit more important. Like, basically what I do, as you guys know, I'm not a really, really active EU trader. Like, I take 3-4 positions per month on EU. So being very, very conservative, I would say. But I always want to see like a clearer structure on both of these pairs, simply said. Starting on a 4-hour, that will be very important. So if you look here, we got a weak low, we got a strong high, structure here is kind of clear, we swept this level here. I would be looking for the move down, potentially all the way down to this level here. So this is how I currently view the market. This is how I currently view the chart. And I think there is still a big chance that DXY will be coming lower to around here. What is very important now is going down to a lower time frame and basically losing this demand level that is right here. Because as you can see, this demand keeps holding us here. It keeps holding us here. And now the question is if we can break through it or not. So currently my plan is losing this level, waiting for retracement, and once we get a retracement, I would be like looking for another move down, so potentially another long position on EU. So potentially something like this. Let's send this to the Discord group, that this is the key level for now. I will just send the plan, and we can move on. So as you can see, I'm giving you these bias, this plan on literally daily basis. What I do in a Crypto Wizards, which is my own Discord. In a Billions Club, I just post the plan. Inside the Crypto Wizards, I literally post the entries. So I said, short on BTC, 34,200 for his target, and then I send this with a stop loss, with the entry, with a take profit. We will be talking about the trade, but it played out absolutely perfectly. I said I opened a riskier short on gold. Yesterday, I had to close it and break even. I was looking to around 1985, which is still not hit. We will be talking about the gold charts and gold levels for today in the upcoming minutes. But anyways, if you want to have, or if you want to see exact entries, then consider joining to the group here. Someone is saying here that I'm so glad that I don't need to go to school because of holidays and I can watch your stream at home without teacher yelling at me. That's great. All right. So EU plan, we will just send it to the Discord and we move on. Like today, I got up a little bit late, so I still didn't finish the morning TA plan, so we're gonna do it here together. daily time frame, still more bullish. Just answer this guy because he's all right. So let's just copy this plan. Let's send it to the Billions Club Discord. Okay, and we can move on. So the EU is clear. We have the alert. Currently, EU is stopping around this supply level right here. This will be hard to break through, in my opinion. And that is it for now. I also think that we are hitting the 619 and a 66. Looks like we are. Okay, so we actually break through the level. Yeah, EU is potentially ready for a completely new rise up to around 1070, which was the initial target for me, basically sweeping the liquidity from this high. But I wanted to secure some profits first, and then potentially we can re-enter, as always. So Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I was yesterday shorting from this high here. So this was the high on the day. My stop loss was above this level. And I was looking for the London lows, simply said. So this is a simple approach, simple plan. And I will show you what I use for this. But simply use these session TPO profiles. And if we higher the tick size to around 20, it's going to be better visible for you all. So basically, I saw that there is the opportunity of taking these lows that are here, seeing the TPO profile from Asia session, seeing the TPO profile from London, and there was a plenty of liquidity sitting below these kind of equal lows here. On a daily profile at the time, I'm pretty sure it was a poor high on a 50 tick size. So if we higher the tick size to 50, this would be the poor high on a daily profile, on a daily TPO profile. Not a confluence that the price will be attacking these lows. The only thing that I wasn't so sure about was the poor high from the Europe session, and I was actually thinking for a while that we will be sweeping these highs here. But since this high was kind of strong, and this was only testing the local supply after breaking the local structure, I was thinking that, okay, this is enough of a pullback to the upside, and we should, or most likely we will be coming lower now. So that's why I took the trade. Currently on Bitcoin though, what is happening here? So we still got plenty of liquidity below the low here, below the internal low here basically. Plenty of lows from yesterday. I'm not really sure what to do here. So what we will do is we will open the order flow, and I will just try to check what is happening here from the open interest perspective, if you are getting more longs and shorts, because market will be reacting accordingly to it. So using the measure tool, use it from this point here, CVD. So open interest plus 27 million, so the CVD negative 22. So there is a plenty of shorts step into the market. If we just focus on this range here, we are just getting so many new shorts entering the market, which is kind of interesting to see. If you look at a long histogram, 1 hour time frame, we basically wrecked the most amount of them. On this candle right here, we got plenty of them, and they are still in the market right here on this candle. If you are talking specifically about, around 12 million new longs. Okay, so a huge amount of longs stepped in here. What we can say after seeing this is that on this 1 hour candle, there is a local liquidity setting that I would like to see being taken before taking any other trade. So simply said, we are looking for another move down, or I am looking for another move down to sweep the liquidity from here and then target higher again. It's a very simple plan, very straightforward plan, but considering the amount of shorts that we got in the market and considering the huge amount of longs that we got inside this candle specifically, I don't believe they will let them make money. So that would be my plan here. We want to go a bit more in depth again. So lowering down to the 15-minute time frame would definitely be helpful here. This is what I do every single morning. Just preparing, trying to go very in depth with this morning preparation. Let's read the net shorts. Okay, so huge amount of shorts started to step in from around this point here. So there was also plenty of shorts. That's why the price went up now to kick them out. As you can see, the histogram is coming down. So the move up definitely makes sense. I don't believe that we are coming higher though, because majority of them are out now. So one could say this could be a short. Is it worth it from some risk to reward perspective to take a short here? Not really, in my opinion. Basically, what we are looking for right now is coming down around here, sweeping this level, tapping into this level, and potentially getting a move up. This is going to be my plan. You want to look for the trapped value area. Like I can show you what happened yesterday, so you will get a better understanding of what was happening here. So the high that we got, we created a high, plenty of volume stepping in. So here we got around 6.4 million CVD, 21 million volume. Open interest coming down on this candle right here. So we are getting the confirmation that, okay, the shorts that are in the market, they are getting stopped out now. Plus, to this, we are getting a huge new short stepping in and actually moving with the price down, which is very important. Like, if you see a huge amount of short stepping in or long stepping in, but the price is not moving accordingly to it, so price is not moving down or up, then it tells you that there is something wrong and someone is probably absorbing the price or absorbing all of these orders and price is not moving. In this case, we get the move down, just a retest of the supply that we got here and move down from there. So I was entering on the second rise here. That was the easiest entry that you could have got here. But anyways, you are looking for something else, preferably the trapped value area. That would be the best setup here. We'll see if we get it. From the volume perspective, we don't really have a lot of it. Let's open the TPO and let's see if anything is happening here. Yeah, we still got this poor low, obviously, that is untapped. And there is plenty of liquidity setting. So specifically, we are looking for 33,900, potentially a little lower, which would be around here. So once we sweep into this, this would be my entry for a long position. I can be very, very precise with this. I'll be looking for around this zone here. Let's keep it very, very simple. This makes sense. Okay, cool. So preferably this is the scenario that I want to see. And a lot of people are like, yeah, this doesn't make sense to draw these lines. Like, guys, you got to understand that I'm not looking for exact move up here, retracement up here, down, up. This doesn't matter at all. Important thing for me is basically this low that is here. And important for me is this high, potentially right now this high. It could change. Just flipping the structure. That is the important thing. I don't really care if you will get this move up, retracement, move up, and so on. It's just setting my mind, setting my head for this exact scenario. That's what I would suggest you to do. If you don't believe into this, do whatever you want. I just do it. So let me know. Let me just create my plan. 52 people watching. I joined Crypto Wizards, but it says no access. Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta pay for a subscription, obviously. Should I look on charts at BTC USD or BTC USDT? If I trade on, I look at a BTC USD and it's fine. It's been 2 years working hard daily, still not profitable, and then a continuous losing streak. How do you see this, and what advice do you want to give us as a profitable trader? You gotta expand on this a little bit. So tell me like what strategy you use. I can tell you if it's if it does make any sense or if it's complete no sense. That would be the thing number one. Thing number two, tell me what you struggle with the most, because a lot of people struggle with strategy itself. A lot of people struggle with not having any strategy, or struggle with psychology, risk management, which the risk management is the most important thing. It's just like, if you're not going to use the risk management, you're not going to make it, simply said. So write me down a comment with the top 3 things you struggle with, and then we can move on from there. Very, very simple said. Let's write down the plan. Just move the mic a bit to the side like this. So what I'm saying here is that you just want to see the trade value area set up before you enter into the position. Let's just post some screenshot of the pool low that we still got, which is here. Pool low on DPO. So this plan does make sense. That's for sure. We just want to, or I just want to check. Sunday, 29th of October, which is here. Obviously, the volume is pretty slow, pretty small, considering that it was a Sunday. But that's what one would expect. So yeah, this is it for BTC. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to go down here. There's also this big demand and targeting higher. So this is the clearest plan that we currently got on the chart. Just log in. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, from time to time I'm checking the luxury on Twitter, and he's having the same plan majority of the time as I do. So here, look what he says. Whilst remain below POC 34,580, this can still head lower, and I remain in 20% of my short from yesterday. For longs, I would like to see 33,880 taken out as is a series of consecutive higher daily lows. This is exactly what I said, and we exactly got the same level, 33,880. So he's looking for the same plan, give or take. I'm just thinking about actually taking a short around here on Bitcoin. Just wondering if this is the high already. Because this could be a decent opportunity to actually take it down again to around here. Before we're going to look at the gold. The volume is pretty poor so far. The volume is very, very poor. And very hard to say if this is the high already or Bitcoin will continue a little higher. If you look at a 1 hour time frame, I would like to see a new high being put in before going short. Like the best scenario would be creating a local range, sweeping the high and moving down. That would probably be the only trade that I would take here. But that is not happening right now as we are speaking. So let's just create alert that Bitcoin is actually sweeping the local liquidity. It's very hard to make a decision here because the chart is not really clear. I will check it in 5 minutes. Let me just figure out what would be the best potential trade plan here. Since we are not getting any shorts up here, the price doesn't have to go higher again. Because there is nothing really to be kicked out. This daily open, I would like to see this level being tested at least. And the daily open test would be very, very nice. It would make sense. Yeah, I'm going to stay on the sidelines. We either go up and I can take a short, or we go down straight and I will be looking for a long. Simply said, that's the plan. All right, so let me read the comments. Let me read the chat. Yeah, I will be checking gold though. Don't worry about it. It's been 2 years. Yeah, I was reading that. You trade the BTC on Bybit? Yes, I trade Bitcoin on Bybit, and then I trade Bitcoin on funded accounts. I have everything figured out. The only thing I suffer in is taking the risk, like entering in a trade with a big lot size. Even when my TA is good, as Silver says, he have seen my BTC analysis. All I suffer is entering in a trade with a big lot size. Then enter with a smaller lot size. Why enter with a big lot size? Enter if you are not how to say it. If you think that you are entering with a big lot size and you are still using 1% risk, for example, then just lower the risk to 0.5. If you are using 0.5, lower it to 0.25. But you need to start. Like for trading, in order to make money, obviously you need to be entering with some lot size. And how to do it, then if you are like still scared, then just enter with a lower one or with a smaller one and try to learn how it feels to be in a position. Try to learn how it feels to manage a lot size. And then if you see that, okay, it's working, it's going fine, you can try to increase the lot size by 0.2%, 0.5%, doesn't matter. It depends on what you use now in order to, or from like a risk management perspective. But that would be my only suggestion that I have here. There's nothing like do this and you won't be scared. No, it doesn't exist. You just need to try it. I took the short that you are considering about 30 minutes ago. Amazing. Amazing. Uh, the big Borets. I'm not sure if it's Michael that we met in Dubai or not. Michael, if it's you, then let me know. I would still love to see a little bit higher on Bitcoin. And even like the local demand is still holding the price. We'll see how it goes. But as I said, there is not really a lot of shorts stepping in. So if you look at a histogram here, we could potentially go and sweep this, but they are out already. But like for me, I just need to stick to my plan. Like I know that if I enter now, it will affect my psychology if the price will start moving up. So for me, the only potential entry is here. Nothing else. Let's check gold. Gold is pretty interesting, and it looks like it's forming another kind of a bull flag. I'm not really a fan of these patterns, but from time to time they actually work. So gold swept liquidity in the morning from yesterday's London lows. So London low is swept. This was also a 618, I believe. No, not yet. Okay. The only entry that I see on gold is down there. Simply said. I feel like this whole fair value gap should be filled. There is one way what we can do in order to spot if the price is actually moving up now. So I'm looking for potential IBOS around here. That is important level right now. If we can create IBOS, okay. Gold most likely is coming higher again. But as you can see, we are struggling a lot with breaking through it. We are hitting this supply that is here, that is currently rejecting the price. And basically, I'm just looking for reclaiming this level, potentially getting the retracement and getting into long again. If you look at the daily time frame, we are hitting this huge supply. And I was talking about this level on stream. From the Sunday focus, we got a $10 move down already. For day trade, it's good. 4 hour, this supply is rejecting the price. This demand is potential entry for me. For some day trade scalp, something like this, just a quicker trade. It doesn't have to be some long trade that I will be taking, I don't know, to around 2020, something like this, just a quick scalp. It is, Michael, amazing. It was a pleasure to meet you. So yeah, if you're in a short, like stick to your plan, obviously. I'm also looking for a short. I would just look for a little higher first, and then taking a short. But I think the overall bias or the overall plan is great. We had a good time in Dubai. Unfortunately, I had to leave earlier, but I will be coming back in December. But if you will be in the Czech Republic, then just hit me up and we can meet up in Prague. I'm looking at EU sales. What do you think for our POI? 1 minute shock and entry at fair value gap. I don't know. I told you my plan on EU. From like replay the start of the stream. I was talking about EU quite a lot. Let's open the PMT. Prime Market Terminal. I just need to log in. Hopefully you don't see my Discord now because I have the login information. cool. So we got a PMT. The first pair that we will do will be the EU. And I will show you a small thing that you can do. Basically, what I pay attention is I pay attention to the COT, smart money, and then I pay attention to the change in the open interest on their side. So I'm paying attention to the short change, long change, how they are positioning themselves. That is kind of helpful in my opinion. Other thing is I pay attention to this research tab. And you can just read what the banks are doing. You know, so you get a report from the Goldman Sachs, you get a report from the CityFX, from the JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. So the major banks, UniCredit, they are sending their reports here, or you can read their reports. If you don't, because like the important thing you need to realize is that like the language they are speaking is a bit different than what we are used to, if you know what I mean. So you can use some of the AI's tool. And I'm not talking about the ChatGPT. Like you can try to use with the ChatGPT. It depends on how it will work. But there are some other ways where you can use, which I'm not gonna talk about because it's kind of my private edge. But this is one thing that you can be doing or you can be checking. Sometimes it just lags if you are logged into like the web browser version. DXM, another helpful tool. I keep talking about the DXM every single stream, so we can check it right now. What is happening? We just want to see the positioning of the retail, and this really is a lot. Sometimes it really makes the final decision for me if I'm going to take the trade or not. Because if you are generally, you don't want to be going with the retail. You know what I mean? So if the retail is positioning themselves in a long, you don't want to be going long. Yeah, as you can see, sometimes it's taking too long to load up. Which on EU it's literally 50-50 now. So here I think EU will be going either sideways for a while or higher, but I wouldn't be taking a short now. Look at the gold. So in gold we still got more people short. Which is kind of bullish sign. Oh, Bitcoin is crossing the level that I was talking about. Okay, so let's wait. If Bitcoin can sweep the high, we could potentially be targeting the... I would like to see the daily open being hit. Which the daily open comes around here. Okay. So potentially if we can sweep the liquidity from here, I will be taking a short. Where do I have the stream? I bought gold and Euro USD data to exocharts, but a lot of things don't work there. Like open interest, net longs, and net shorts. Do you have an experience with this? Yes, obviously. Like open interest doesn't work because they are not getting the data. Does this mean net shorts and net longs also won't work? But I think that's what it says on the DX feed. I was like, if you are brand new to this, then I said obviously, but I was also kind of surprised when I saw it from the first time. But still, like, you get a footprint chart, which is very, 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 very helpful. What's the name of this program? The name of the program is a Prime Market Terminal. Prime Market Terminal. I think it looks like I'm affiliated with them, but I'm really not. Let's reload the chart. Still not the short for me. Still want to see a bit higher. This local liquidity would be very nice to get sweep of this. For me to tell you what I'm exactly paying attention to now is on a histogram. I want to see this. From the net shorts, I want to get to around 2.3 million level. then I can consider going short. That's the plan. So hopefully you got everything. I think some of you are asking about the entry to the community. You gotta have a subscription. If you are from a Czech Republic, then this is the website, and we are running the last day of the sale event. We will be increasing the price by 50% because we want to keep our community still small, and the value that we are providing, you can't find this anywhere else in the Czech Republic. The same place. It's a one-time payment. But a lot of you, or I've been getting plenty of questions lately because I started to go to some podcasts, I started to go some YouTube shows and so on. Why am I selling a course? Like, literally, think about it in this way. It's a win-win situation for all of us, because for me, I keep doing the same thing, which is trading. I'm expanding my business on that. Obviously, it's some income. You are getting the informations that you would have to look for in multiple groups, multiple courses, multiple videos, multiple websites, whatever it is, in one place. It boosts your trading career. And literally, we haven't got any review that would be the course is not worth the money, the course is bad. And if we had anything like that the people were like, this wasn't worth it, and they contacted us within like first 24 hours, we refunded them. So this is very important to mention. Why would we stop doing the course if both sides are happy? It doesn't make any sense to not do it. Okay, so here the plan is clear. Gold, I'm staying sidelines today. The price action on gold now is really messy, and I don't really know what would I be looking for, to be completely fair. The only trade was here at 5:40 in the morning. Nobody saw I was asleep, so I wasn't taking this one, but now it moved up. EU closed the trade around here, which in the end, I was just sticking to the plan. That's all I'm going to say. Hi, I'm going to buy your course. Okay, then do it today because this is the last day of the better price. What plan would you recommend on PMT? Is the Pro plan fine for using the same tools as you do? What plan is Pro plan? Let me check the Pro plan for you. And I will let you know. It depends. I will just check what is the difference between them. Because I was buying the better one. Okay, so with the institutional, you are getting access to the footprint chart. Which, if you don't know what is a footprint chart, then it's this. But as you can see, it's not even working on gold. It's working on EU, but it's kind of working. Where is it? Did they remove it? I've never used the footprints here on a PMT, so... Oh, here it is. As you can see, the web version is very, very slow, and this is not because of the Wi-Fi. We get a really good connection here in Millions Cup. I would have to play with this a little bit because now it's really, really basic. But I think it's definitely not not worth it. I need to say that we bought a one-time access to the PMT with this best institutional uh, package, basically. So if I were paying this monthly, and you can buy it monthly, I would say we got like a bit of a special. And because I know a friend that is a friend uh, with the PMT owners. Yeah, the medium plan or the premium, sorry, is the best right now. I would say the same since I saw right now the difference. Gold going up. Okay, then go long if you think so. Simply said. Bitcoin going up. Let's see. Okay, so let's wait for Bitcoin to move to the key level. Okay, so that guy that was asking about what happens when there is a Euro USD, GBP USD decoupling. So why is it happening? We can compare the charts. EU is really going up again. Sucks to see. I was in a long. Let's compare the charts and I'll tell you. Are they? Are they? Not really. As you can see, not really. Not at all. You need to keep in mind one thing, and that is that GBP, all the macroeconomics events in October came out different than what was the consensus. So, for example, GBP CAD, that is a very nice short opportunity in my opinion. Inside this fair value gap on a 4-hour and a daily time frame potentially, I would be looking for a move down. And remember my words, I think GBP CAD will be coming down, and that's the reason why they could potentially be decoupling, but they are not really. Euro USD was up, while GBP 0.2. When? I don't really think so, though. But anyways, it's because of the reason I said. If you look at the macroeconomics, then the consensus was completely different than the results that we were getting on a GBP USD. So, on a GBP pair. So yeah, simply said, that is the reason why they could potentially be decoupling. AUDUSD was also very weak. Euro was too strong today. EU is doing great. I'm a bit upset that I closed the trade. But yeah, that happens sometimes. But yeah, this was the reason from the macroeconomic perspective why the GBP/USD could potentially, or was decoupling here. But if we compare this to the EU, I think it's not really that major. Once again, EU is potentially coming up to 107. That will be the key level here on EU chart. So how's the Bitcoin looking? Good now. Let's wait if we can get the entry on a BTC. There is this fair value gap. Let's just monitor the high here, because potentially we could also be coming all the way up for a swing failure of the high and then coming down. It would be the perfect trade. Yeah, it's actually from the point where this is the point where we started to get the shorts opening. Exactly from this high. So potentially Bitcoin is coming all the way up here to sweep the liquidity. The plan is simple. Looking for the trade value area, year 5 or 15-minute time frame. Then I will consider entering. But I will consider this only once we are above the local liquidity level. Yeah, EU is very strong, as you are saying. Like compared to the DXY, that's true that DXY is not that heavily down as EU is up. But the DXY, I think the DXY actually could potentially be going all the way up to 105.5. How's the Bitcoin looking? High is still not swept. So we really need, or I need to wait for that high being swept. Let's check Coinbase, by the way. Coinbase could be swept already. No, not yet. Okay. So there is still a bit more move up coming, in my opinion, before coming down. But we are actually getting to that level that I was talking about. Is there any more shorts in the market right now that are here for sweep? Maybe 1 more million on a buy bit. You can obviously average into a position, which could be one way how to do it here. I'm thinking about doing so. I will keep the plan simple. For me, this is not a major trade of today. The major one is the one that I was talking about, and that is going down back to around here. This is 33,800. That is the major plan that I have. Anyways, guys, I will collapse the stream. What do you mean by voice cracks? Man, I love your exo tutorials. They help me a lot. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been using exo charts for the last 3.5 years. So at the end of the week, dollar is gonna be at the new weekly highs, and all pairs is gonna die. Funding rate still positive. It can bounce shortly. Yeah, I'm sticking to my plan. You know the plan. I will know what I will do throughout the day. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to join on Thursday. We got a plan. If you are not sure about the plan, then visit our Discord. Here is described. And that is it. If you have any questions related to trading, related to strategy, related to the ExoCharts, PMT, feel free to DM me. Feel free to send me a message and I'll let you know. If you are thinking about joining my Czech community, then this is your last day to get it for the old price. From tomorrow, we are increasing the price, but you know this. Thank you so much and see ya all on Thursday.